Morning, morning, morning. Um, Here's a little messed up. Oh well. It's been a while since I've done a video, so I figured I'd give a update. Um, I know my last video was like 6 months ago, and I said I'd keep up with y'all, but life's been busy, so I apologize. Well, I work at a company named Dan Ross, as you know if you've watched my previous videos. I was previously at Heartland Express. Moved on to a local gig where I'm home every night, which is amazing. So I just wanted to give a little 6-month update on working for Dan Ross. It's been amazing. Not gonna lie. Best company I've been with. Excuse my idle shutdown. Sorry. It's a little cold, so I'm leaving the truck running today. Where were we? Oh yeah. Dan Ross is amazing. I'm part of their extremely small division out here in the Pacific Northwest. They have like 2 contracts right now, us and an hourly gig with running Coca-Cola products. Mine, I get paid daily rate. Not daily, I get paid once a week, but a daily rate of about $325 a day, which evens out to be about, after taxes, on a normal, regular week, 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, after taxes, about $1,200. Currently, we're in peak season, and peak season started at the beginning of November. It ends at, for at least us, at the end of December, so next month, which means I'm doing 6 days a week instead of 5. So I'm Monday through Saturday, and I have Sundays off. And we're currently in the 3rd week of our peak. A little tired, not gonna lie, because the contract that I'm part of, I have to physically unload the trailer myself, which is nice. I mean, it's helped me lose quite a bit of weight from my last video, I think. It's helped me gain some muscle mass, and has overall made me very much more healthy, which is the first positive of switching over here to Dan Ross I wanted to bring up. Their Dan Ross is pretty, what I'm aware of, is pretty big on the East Coast. They went and bought over A&S Kennard out of York, Pennsylvania, and they've slowly moved their way across the country. Dan Ross is owned by McCain Foods, and anybody who's in the trucking industry or in the frozen food industry knows that McCain Foods is, personally in my opinion, is the largest frozen potato fry, French fry, all that other good stuff provider. Their biggest competition is Lamb Weston, if any of that makes sense to any of y'all. But Dan Ross is owned by McCain Foods, which is super huge in Canada and super huge here in the States. Yes, I do work for a Canadian-owned company, and to tell you the truth, so far this company has treated me better than any company I've ever been with. I know a lot of you will say, oh, $1,200 a week is low, I can make much more. Whatever. If it provides for you and your family, good for you. Currently, during peak, after taxes, I'm making about $1,700, so I can't complain. Dan Ross is as I have said, is a very physical job, at least on my contract. I'm unloading everything myself. They do have other contracts that are physical as well. I can't speak on them. I know the other contract they have here in the Pacific Northwest, that is the Coke gig. That one, not physical at all, but that's why they're also paying them an hourly rate, not a daily rate like what I'm getting. From what I have been told and kind of found out on my own. So, yeah, I mean, I can't say really anything negative about Dan Ross. They've been amazing. A couple weeks ago, I had an injury on the job, broke my glasses, so on and so forth. They immediately called me. They cared more about me than the product, which is huge, because I've come from mega companies and they act like they care about you, but they don't. They really care more about their product and making a profit than they do about the driver, which was nice to see that they cared more about me. Benefit-wise, I have never had any more better benefits than I have here. I think just because I've known people who have worked for, well, I'll just say Walmart, they very much, for paying for their benefits, very much compete against Walmart, or better in my opinion. I pay maybe $36 a week, and that's for long-term disability, short-term disability, accident insurance, full coverage medical, dental, vision, voluntary life insurance. They give you an automatic life insurance. It's just amazing. They pay for a lot of what my insurance costs would be too, and then I just pay whatever is left. But $36 a week for all that, can't really complain. Again, I guess a major positive for me was I'm a family man, so going home every night and being with my kids is amazing. Being home every weekend is amazing. Being able to actually be there for Thanksgiving and Christmas is amazing. Driver Appreciation Week, the company went and paid for food, everything else. I drive amazing equipment. I personally think I drive a Mac, which really can't complain. So, yeah. I mean, it's definitely a company that I think if you can get used to early hours and working between 9 to 12 hours a day, and being okay with physically unloading the trailer yourself, you're not going to have an issue at all. Again, like I said, I'm sure there'll be haters out there like, oh, I could make so much more money than that and not have to lift a box at all. Good for you. This video is not meant to compare my situation with yours. This video is literally just to give a 6-month update since I left Heartland and came over to Dan Ross and brag about Dan Ross. So I think probably in a couple more months I'll make another video maybe and give another update or review, or if there's any changes with the company, give an update and review. I mean, you can't go wrong with Dan Ross, in my opinion. If you can get on with Dan Ross, then you are set. So, alright, have a good one. Oh, and seeing how it's the holidays, happy Thanksgiving to all of y'all. Be safe out there.